Is it ever like a football game? Did Georgia come from behind? Was Georgia up by 20 at halftime? What was it like for you? Can you break that down for us?
Honestly, early in my recruitment process, I was taking a lot of visits to Texas. I was a high-end Texas recruit, but just taking my visits, it most definitely made me look around more and not fall into my first visit in my first love for the recruitment process.
At what point did Georgia become real for you, where you're like, this could be the place?
Yes, sir. Probably my second or third visit when I was up there. Yes, sir. Kirby Smart's a great coach. He works with DBs consistently, man. Even at Alabama, a lot of DBs such as Mika Fitzpatrick and a few others came out. So most definitely, he's a great DB coach, and he knows he wants to do with the program, and I could get developed by him.
Were you leaning Georgia by the time G-Day came around? Remember that visit?
Not yet, honestly, but I feel like almost a month ago, I feel like Georgia could most definitely be the place I'm going to go to.
How'd you feel about Georgia at the cookout? That was the slip and slide and everything. Was that the point where you were like, maybe?
Yes, sir. Most definitely, yes, sir. It was a great place, man. A lot of fun. You're really able to see the personality of your coaches and just the way that they move, and I like it a lot, man. They know when to be serious, and they also know when to have fun, most definitely.
Kelee, who are you close to in this class that made you think, like, because a lot of maybe one of the major attractions is who you play with, and you want to play with dogs because I know you want to win. Who are the guys in this class that maybe steered you or were positives for Georgia?
Kendall Milton, no question. I was talking to him consistently on my visits also. We went on several visits together. Just to vibe with each other. That's my guy, man, and I feel like I could see myself going to school with him. We're actually going to end up rooming together.
You going to room together?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But you don't get there till May, right?
No, sir. Yes, sir.
What was the reaction from coaches when they knew you were coming?
Oh, they were super excited, like any other coach would be, honestly. Just jumping out there, seeing they're really excited to help me get developed, so yeah.
Kelee, I think you need a maybe 5 stars in illusion for this week. Did you try to put on smoke screens or whatever for everybody, or was it just the way it happened?
It was just the way that happened. Honestly, I just like to enjoy the process, and everybody thought I was going to different schools because of the clothes I was wearing. Man, I just like to wear my attire that I get. It's nice stuff. So yeah.
What's your relationship like with Jalen Kimber and
yes, sir.
Play with him?
Yes, sir. Jalen Kimber is a great guy. Also, I went on 2 visits with him. We had a great relationship, man. We're in DB room with Coach Warren too. He's a great player. I was able to see him out here as well throughout the week, man. He's most definitely going to be able to impact the program as well.
Kelee, was there a point where you made a silent commitment to Georgia? Did you ever let the coaches know you were coming and then they had to wait all these months, or how did that go?
I told Coach Kirby Smart that I could most definitely see myself coming here, and my top 3 schools are going to be end up being Oregon, Georgia, and Texas. So we went with that, and then the recruiting process got more real. So
who finished second?
Yes, sir, Oregon.
How close was it? Can you describe how the decision was, where maybe Georgia outkicked, like a track race, outkicked Oregon?
After Georgia was really smart on getting me on the visit right before signing day. Just like it felt like it was a really great fit for me, man, and me just trusting the process, man. Georgia was just a place for me, honestly, me personally, man. I feel like that gut feeling was really the thing for me, so I feel like I didn't want to go against that.
You told me 2 or 3 days ago that it was on you because this is your life. You've got to live it. You've got to bleed on the practice field. What sort of family input? Did they match what you were feeling, and did most of your family think, we think you should be at all? Yes,
sir. Most definitely. My dad is actually, my dad's part of the family. He's from Atlanta, Georgia. So most definitely, they were thinking that they want me to be a dog. My mom also likes, she likes the South as well too. So
I think everybody knows your mom because she's active on social media because of the snake picture or whatever. Tell me about your dad. Like, I don't know if a lot of people know that guy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It sounds like he's still a big part of your life.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what sort of impact he's made on you?
Yes, sir. My dad's a huge inspiration to me, man. He's actually in the Navy. He's a Master Chief, and throughout my entire life, man, he hasn't always been able to be there, man. But I love the guy, man, and he's been a great person to me, most definitely. So,
he's a Master Chief.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Does he live in Atlanta? You said, or
he lives in Virginia. Actually, he's based in Virginia, but all of them are from Atlanta.
How many family members do you have in Atlanta?
I couldn't even count.
50? 20?
Like 15, probably like that. Yes, sir.
How do you feel? You know, iron sharpens iron. I hear
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's lots of good DBs that you're going to have to deal with, but now Georgia's getting a lot of good receivers. How do you feel about Georgia now bringing guys like Jermaine Burton, George Pickens, Arian Smith, who's probably even faster than you?
Yes, sir. He is actually. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How do you feel about that end of it?
It's really great, man. I like to compete, man. As I was saying here as well, everybody here is All-American, and those are really great players too, man. So I'm looking forward to really compete and just get developed as well too, and just get better off those guys.
What do you hope people that saw you playing for the first time here?
Yes, sir.
What do you hope they picked up about you and the way you go about your craft?
Oh man, I'm physical, man. I just stay true to my game and stay true to my technique. That's really it.
Is there any Georgia fans that reached out to you today, like at the game? Did anybody say anything to you that you'll remember? Any fans that say, great to be at, I mean, you had those people hovering over you.
Yes, sir. It's just a huge honor to make people's day. Man, just a simple thing like a high five, man, or a small signature or a picture really brightens me up just to see the smiles I can put on people's faces. So yeah.
Richard LeCount came back today.
Yes, sir.
He said he's coming back for sport.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I see on Twitter.
Georgia gets Kelee, Ringo signed, sealed, and now public. Did you know Richie at all, or what's it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What was it? How does Richie help Georgia? I mean, was he a factor in your recruiting at all?
Yes, sir. I've talked with Richard a few times throughout my visits. He's a DB, man. He's really great, man. Coverage skills, really great, man. His ultimate pitch was just to get me on campus and just see how I feel, man. And he's not gonna really push me too hard. He's just saying wherever my gut feeling is, then take that.
I'll end the question with Kendall.
Yes, sir.
Can you just break down how much he loves Georgia and how much of a factor he was for you?
Yes, sir. Him being a West Coast dude as well, our personalities match pretty well, man. Really goofy guy, man. I could see myself living with him. He's a baller, man. We both have the same goal, and that's to go to Georgia, man, and just be successful.
All right, guys, that's Kelee Ringo, another 5-star for Georgia's class. I think this is the 12th time that Kirby Smart has signed a #1 player from another state, and also his 10th time signing a #1 overall player at his position. Kelee Ringo, really polite young man, really well raised, great manners. Thanks for taking some time.
Yes, sir. Thank you.